Wildcard rule is the latest WWE's attempt to fix the horrendous ratings. WWE is a sinking ship at the moment. Last couple of weeks got the lowest non-holiday ratings of all time. This is a problem. Believe it or not, when TNA was popular, they used to get similar ratings. That's not good. It is fair to say that WWE are in a panic mode. They are getting desperate. As a matter of fact, if you Google desperate, you get WWE wildcard rule. Okay, so let's be honest, WWE needed to do something to fix the low ratings, but was a wildcard rule necessary, and is it actually going to fix something, and is it actually even good? No. The answer is no. I know there are a couple of people who actually like this rule, like 5, but we're not talking about these weirdos. And look, I understand that this rule has a couple of positives. For example, unpredictability. You will see random superstars on Raw and SmackDown from an opposite brand. It makes things a little bit more unpredictable and maybe gives you a reason to watch if you like chaos. So I'll go back to that a little bit later, but it's a bit of a positive. Another positive is, well, it might increase the ratings. So it's not necessarily a positive for us, but it's a positive for the WWE if it actually works. We don't know. Maybe WWE will find a solution. Maybe it will work. I think that WWE wildcard rule is a terrible idea. Why? Here's why.
I'm a genius! Okay.
We got the WWE Superstar Shakeup, actually 4 weeks of WWE Superstar Shakeup. Major superstars like Roman Reigns joined SmackDown, AJ Styles joined Monday Night Raw, Finn Balor went to SmackDown, Samoa Joe went to Raw. This WWE Superstar Shakeup was a total failure, but at the same time it was a game changer, so it changed a lot. We got used to the changes. WWE treated the Superstar Shakeup like a huge deal, and then they just decided that it doesn't even matter anymore. 4 weeks of television just basically wasted. I know this storyline was Vince McMahon's wet dream. It made no sense whatsoever, but at the same time, finish what you started. You won't feel a difference whether Roman Reigns is on Raw or on SmackDown, because he will most likely be on both shows. Like, my prediction is 2 out of 4 shows a month, Roman Reigns will be on both of them.
I'm a genius! Okay.
It's also terrible because it pretty much means that the brand split is over. Think about it. The whole point of the brand split is to have superstars for Raw and superstars for SmackDown. Each brand has their own championships, but now it really doesn't matter, and I don't see a point of having 2 championships like Universal Championship and the WWE Championship. I loved the brand split because while I hated Monday Night Raw mostly since 2016, I loved SmackDown Live because it was a different show. Monday Night Raw was always about Roman Reigns. We gotta make Roman look really, really strong. Mid-card, main event, it doesn't matter. We gonna push Roman down your throat. SmackDown Live was different. Man, do you remember SmackDown in 2016? Ziggler, Ambrose, Miz, Orton, Wyatt, AJ, Cena. This is my take. Monday Night Raw is for casuals, NXT is for hardcore wrestling fans, and SmackDown Live is in the middle. In my opinion, it had that balance. Now, it's going to be basically just like Monday Night Raw. You won't feel a difference.
I'm a genius! Okay.
Speaking of brand split, there won't be any competition. So one of my favorite things of the brand split is the fact that we got this Raw versus SmackDown mentality. At least fans have that mentality. It's always fun to compare these shows. I'm a fan of SmackDown Live, so I will tell my friend why SmackDown Live is better and why you should watch it. My friend named Idioto Johnson, however, thinks that Monday Night Raw is better. So there's this competition between fans. And it also felt like there was competition between the wrestlers. Let's take Randy Orton for example. He always stated that SmackDown Live is not the B show. He said that they got the best talent, the best matches, and to call it B show is not necessary anymore. Right now, why would Randy Orton care? He will be on Monday Night Raw 2 times a week.
I'm a genius! Okay.
Okay, so speaking of competition, what about Survivor Series? One of my favorite times of the year is Survivor Series because we get to see Raw versus SmackDown. Am I the only one who actually loves the t-shirts? Am I the only one who actually loves that? I think it's pretty cool, and I know it's weird, but I like it. The point I'm trying to make is it's always fun seeing Raw superstars squaring off with SmackDown superstars in a special event. IC Champion versus United States Champion, WWE Champion versus Universal Champion, and most importantly Raw versus SmackDown Traditional Survivor Series match. Here's why it won't work anymore. First of all, it's going to be an unusual thing. You will most likely see a WWE Championship match between Kofi Kingston and AJ Styles. Oh, you already seen that, so you get my point. It's not gonna feel special anymore. It won't matter at pay-per-views. Same goes for the traditional Survivor Series match. Why would I represent SmackDown Live if I'm also working for Monday Night Raw? So that's a huge negative as well. I love Survivor Series and I love the WWE Draft, or you may say the WWE Superstar Shakeup.
I'm a genius! Okay.
It felt weird seeing Roman Reigns on SmackDown Live. It felt weird seeing AJ Styles on Monday Night Raw, and I loved that feeling. Superstar Shakeup always feels like a reset button. After the shakeup, you are almost getting a completely different show. It keeps things fresh. Now it's not gonna happen anymore because if Roman Reigns is on Raw, if Roman Reigns is on SmackDown, why would you care? Because he's gonna be on both shows either way.
I'm a genius! Okay.
Another problem that the wild card rule will introduce is lack of exposure for other superstars who are not in the main event. So because during the brand split rosters are a little bit smaller, you get more superstars on the show. This way a WWE superstar can get some TV time and maybe get over with the fans. There are people who can barely get on TV though. Let's take EC3 for example. Let's take Ty Dillinger who left the WWE for example. They can barely get on TV during the brand split. What is going to happen when we are going to get all these huge WWE superstars on both shows? In my opinion, we will get a bunch of releases. The positive is we still have the mid-card championship, so the amount of champions will stay the same. But then again, since major superstars will be on both shows, I don't expect WWE to build these mid-card championships. They're not even doing that right now. What has Finn Balor done with the Intercontinental Championship? Nothing. And that is not gonna change. It's gonna get just a little bit worse. So less popular WWE superstars will struggle.
I'm a genius! Okay.
Another major problem is randomness. I hated this edition of Monday Night Raw because of that. So much randomness, so much chaos. What is happening? Why does it need to happen? Stop this madness. Can I just watch a well-structured show? I would prefer a great story instead of just a bunch of big WWE superstars appearing out of nowhere. Speaking of chaos and randomness, we got the WWE Championship match, a SmackDown Live Championship match on Raw in the main event of Raw between two SmackDown Live superstars. I don't like this future of the WWE. Maybe it will change in the... Maybe it will change, I'm not quite sure, but the last couple of shows proved that this is what we are getting at the moment.
I'm a genius! Okay.
Another problem is a lack of good stories. You know the WWE, they are going to take advantage of this rule fully. Instead of actually well-developed stories, we are going to get a bunch of randomness. So how is that going to work right now? We already seen how cheap it is. Shane McMahon had a special announcement. The truth is there was no announcement. It was just so The Miz could attack him from behind. Unless WWE will slow it down a little bit with this rule, it's not gonna work. Stories better than chaos. Maybe WWE just wanted to give you an example of what this rule means, hopefully. In my opinion, 4 superstars on an opposite brand is way too much, and the funny thing is, WWE already broke that rule in the first night of SmackDown. The reason WWE ratings are low is because we don't have good storylines. This is gonna make things worse, and like I've said before, we can't have even 50% of what we got during this week's Raw and SmackDown.
I'm a genius! Okay.
Another problem is Roman Reigns on both shows. I'm a fan of the guy, he's a good wrestler, he's entertaining, I like him. I don't like the way WWE pretty much pushes the guy down your throat. That's why I loved SmackDown. I've said it before, but SmackDown was a show for us. No BS experiments. So right now, people, you're not only going to see Roman Reigns on Monday Night Raw, you're also going to see him on SmackDown. You're probably going to see him every damn week. And the funny thing is, you're also going to see video packages of Roman Reigns' career. I don't know why they actually did it on SmackDown, like just a complete random video of Roman Reigns' career. We got 2 hours of SmackDown, a bunch of commercials, a bunch of randomness, a bunch of superstars from Raw, and a video package of Roman Reigns. That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. One of the biggest reasons why WWE's ratings are so low is because WWE kept pushing Roman Reigns for like 5 years even though nobody actually wanted that. Like it or not, that is the truth. And now you're going to do it twice as much. Dude, this ain't for me, and I've lost all interest in the WWE. I've said it before, but it's gonna be difficult for me to make videos about WWE. I'm waiting for a competitor called AEW, guys. I hate talking about it, but as of right now, I'm honestly excited. I'm honestly excited for something different. I'm tired of this.
I'm a genius! Okay.
And the biggest reason why it should not happen is because nobody actually wants that. In WWE's logic, more major superstars on both shows. They think it's a great idea. On the other hand, most of the fans, like 80-90% of the people, don't like the randomness. We want stories. We want well-structured shows. SmackDown actually had that at one point. Why would I want popular random superstars appearing for no reason? What was the point of that WWE Championship match on SmackDown? I don't know. Nobody knows. How Sami Zayn and AJ Styles actually deserved a title shot at SmackDown Live's World Championship, I don't know. Nobody knows. And like I've said, nobody actually likes that. So that is my take on the wild card rule. Look, you might see a lot of popular wrestlers, your favorite wrestlers, squaring off on both shows. You may see more cool matches, but it's going to be random. You gotta sacrifice WWE Superstar Shakeup for that. You're gonna sacrifice WWE Survivor Series. You are going to sacrifice the competition. So much cool stuff just because you gotta see Roman on both shows. So will it increase WWE's ratings? Maybe. Not necessarily. I don't think so. In my opinion, like from my experience, after seeing this week's Raw and SmackDown, I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch the next week. I don't care. And it feels like watching a sinking ship. To be honest, if I wasn't a WWE YouTuber, I wouldn't be watching the WWE anymore. I would be watching the pay-per-views, but there's no reason for me to waste my time. I don't get anything out of these shows anymore. It was better before WrestleMania, but I'm lost all the interest, and it sucks. It's a terrible feeling, actually. I've been watching WWE since 2004, and I never felt this way. 2017 was a bad year for SmackDown, but I still watched, you know? So it's terrible. I'm not happy that they are losing the ratings. I'm not happy that they are desperate. But we cannot do anything about that. Hopefully AEW is actually going to be a success, because WWE is just not doing it for me anymore, and I need a different product. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Maybe you actually like this rule. If you do, let me know why. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed, and as always, ya boy, the great one. Peace, love, and hugs.
I'm a genius! 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 I'm a genius!